Hello everyone! Today I'm gonna start by walling off an ocean monument. And then I think we'll get distracted because I hate digging sand. And I'm also against sand duping. But there's another kind of gravity block that can work to help you drain an ocean monument. And if you know what it is, quickly stop right now and type it in the comments. Yes. And then maybe you'll guess what kind of farm we're gonna build in this episode. Oh wait, no, you already know because I put it as the title. Well, you can at least guess what kind of block I'm trying to get by building that farm. I feel like this is a failed intro. Let's just get into the video. Hello everyone. How are you? Okay, I'm back here at the ocean monument that we raided last episode. So what I want to do is I want to have a look in here and see if I can find a sponge room because I'm going to drain this thing. And sponges are necessary for that. Okay, let's go. Hey, there we go. Okay, perfect. Got to bring a hoe. Of course I did. Okay, so that was my mission, was to get sponges. Cool. Now, if I am going to be building that, like draining that ocean monument, I think it would be a very good idea if I had a portal. So we can build one up here. Okay. Now, I light it, right? And then, but I don't go through it. And then I go to, I always get confused by linking portals, like, oh. No, we cross our fingers. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, I've come back to the base. And while I'm here, I want to name Barry. Let's go name Barry. Barry! Okay. So, that's done. Yay, Barry! Okay, so here we are back at the ocean monument. Can I land on top of the portal? Because that would be perfect. but I did it anyway. So I'm going to use Mini HUD. Okay. Change the Y level to... Okay. Oh, radius. It's not too much. I want it to be... That's it. Okay. So, I've made this cylinder. Blah. It doesn't need to be that high, but it is that high. So it's a 48 block radius, so it will include all of this ocean monument and then a bit of space around it as well. Okay? So, what I need to do is I need blocks, which I obviously do not have with me, but I do have an ender chest. So that should have some blocks in it. What I should have done is get a lily pad, because that would have been perfect to, no, I don't even have a fishing rod in here. Now, if I'm not, yes, I have some dark oak logs in here, so. Because I'm going to need some blocks to get out to the cylinder and start placing sand. Because what I need to do is that, well, what I not need to, but what I would like to do is drain this whole ocean monument. And to do that, I need to put a perimeter of sand. And to do that, I need to go out there. So, I have 3 shulker boxes of sand. Hopefully that is enough to do the perimeter, but I have no idea. And the other thing I have not done is clear the kelp, so... And then I don't know if sand will place on top of coral, which is also an issue. And there's lots of questions that I don't know the answer to, which is absolutely fine, because this is a learning experience. I have a feeling that 3 shulkers of sand is not going to be enough to do this whole thing. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do about that, but you know what? That's okay too. I don't need to know everything. Okay. Now we can... Okay, sand. Now let's go. So, I guess I am going to do this ring and see how far I get. And I am not going to subject you to seeing this unless I do it as a time lapse. So, if there's a time lapse, enjoy the time lapse. If there's not a time lapse, I'll see you when I come back. at my big circle. Look at it. Ooh, so beautiful. Such a good circle. I have gamma on, so you can kind of see into the water here. So turns out that sand, if you place it on coral fans, will break. So yeah, that slowed that portion of it down a bit. But I got it done. Let's turn the gamma off now. That's what it actually looks like. Spooky, spooky, spooky. So that took, yeah, basically 4 shulkers of sand, not 3. So I had to stop a couple of times to gather more sand. But yeah, I hate gathering sand. Like a lot. So I don't want to do that anymore. And I know that I'm going to need gravity blocks to clear this out, clear the water out, like, you know, with sponges and stuff, because I've seen people do that. So what I think is I've talked about, oh no! I've talked about this a couple of times, but I want to, come on. I suck at flying. Like, I don't know how many times no. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I just want to get rid of this big wooden... Oh, first try, guys. So, yeah, so there's a couple of things I want to do. One is, piglin bartering, because they will trade gravel. Gravel is also a gravity block, just like sand, but if I trade it with piglins, I don't have to, I swear I saw a really weird glitch there. If I trade with piglins, then I don't have to, mine, like I have to mine sand. So, yeah, I think, that is something that I need to do before I drain this. And then the other thing is, I want Swift Sync to do this, because this is going to be a lot of sneaking. Like, a lot of sneaking. So, that means I have to visit an ancient city. So... those are both not going to happen in this episode. Like, that's too much. Seriously, is this guy ever going to despawn? It's weird. But what will happen is gold farm piglin bartering, because I've got to fix it. You know what? I've got to fix that. Yeah, gold farm and piglin bartering farm, because, yeah, I am not mining that sand. Yeah. Here I am in the nether, right near my magma cube farm. Roguelite farm, you know, whatever you want to call it. As you can see, up in the top left-hand corner, I'm showing the biome, and it's nether wastes. This is where I need to build the gold farm. The gold farm I'm building is by Gnembon. You know, it's a classic. Pretty much everyone's built this farm at some point, I think. Yeah, so I'm going to do my best to build it. It's probably one of the more complicated, like, hopper systems, like, to pick up all the items that I've ever done. But I'm going to give it a go. Well, guys, here's the gold farm. And as you can see, it appears to be working. This was quite a challenging build. I am not a very good technical player yet. And this was quite difficult. I didn't use the world download or anything like that. So let's use FreeCam a little bit and I'll show you. So you can see that they're all spawning here. They drop down. Right now I've got it into like non-player kill mode, so they just basically die of fall damage on these hoppers. I never really intended to use this as an XP farm because I wanted to build it where it was close enough to my Froglight farm that if I wanted to, I could AFK both of them. Right now where I'm standing, I'm just AFKing this one. I'm too far away from the Froglight farm. I got more than enough Froglights when I was building this. So I managed to get this all working, including this contraption, which is, I've never built anything like this before. But yeah, I feel like there must be a better solution because it's not 100% lossless the way it is. But I'm not at a level of technical Minecraft where I could figure out something better. So this is fine. Like, yeah, this is fine. It's definitely collecting stuff. Oh, let's see if can I land? Ow. Oh! Oh, I nearly died. Whoops. It was a bit harsh, wasn't it? So it's gonna stop because I'm down here now. It's gonna stop, yeah. So if no zombified piglins are dying up there, this doesn't activate. So anything left over is just left to despawn, which is not the best. I think it would be better for me in my single player world if I'm trying to see, okay, wait, hang on. Let's see. So see what happens is that when the zombie piglin dies, the droppers get activated by these observers, and that activates this redstone line here, and that activates this note block, that makes the piston push the redstone block down, which unlocks this circuit. However, the circuit has to be unlocked for like more than a couple of seconds in order to activate these. So I think it would be better for me to maybe put a, like, I don't know if it'll work, a lever or something here so that I could manually keep this activated, right? And so these are item filters I've set here. They're filling up. Okay, that can go there. There. Need to make this platform a bit bigger. Obviously the ingot. Look, I think it's this is just from building it. I haven't really done any AFK, so I just couldn't figure out why I had string in my inventory, but it's from building the farm. So I think it's doing okay. These are all only single chests because excuse me. Did you spawn on my shulker boxes? Did you spawn on my shulker boxes? So, those are only single chests. Obviously... Ow. Go away. Hey, I said go away. Oh. Away. Oh, away. So I need to obviously make... Yeah, I have some wood. I need to make more chests and put them in there. And then, this is the gold I've collected while I've been building this. Yeah, so otherwise, that is the gold farm. It is not something I would recommend you build if you're not... if you're not mildly... technical. This part was so annoying to do. It's still not 100% perfect, but I gave up after a while pushing these minecarts into position. I understand why it's there. It's just annoying. So if you build this, it's annoying. Should be another piece of glass there. The glass is obviously for spawn proofing. Now, as I understand it, they need this. This was better if there's a light source here, so that nothing can spawn. So I obviously used frog lights because look at that farm right behind it, didn't I? You might be able to see it better now. Of course, I have so many frog lights. I actually had so many frog lights come in while I was building this farm because because I struggled a bit with it. I was here for a long time. I had so many frog lights come in that I actually ended up letting a lot of them despawn because I have like multiple shulkers of each color of frog light now. So yeah, Anyway, I did it. I built Gnembon's gold farm. It was hard. I didn't like it. I didn't understand half the stuff I was doing. And I only vaguely understand it now. One day I'd like to completely understand how this thing works. I do fully understand the item filter. Yes, at least there's one part I understand. And spawn proofing. I understand spawn proofing with glass. Yay! But the redstone is like... That's way outside my league. I am not that good at redstone yet. One day, hopefully. Anyway, I'm really hoping that you can't hear the background noise that's going on around me right now. And I'm sorry if there is background noise. But thanks so much for watching this episode, and let me know what the most complicated farm you've ever built is, because I want to avoid building anything more complicated than this for a little while. Thank you guys. Bye.